back here with another video, and this time we got my friend from locals, Bobby, and he's going to be profiling his Broly deck. He's been playing for a long time. First time I actually met, he was playing Broly, and he showed me, he knew how to do what he's doing with the deck. So he wanted to show it off a little bit. I helped him out a little bit with it, and gave him some of my advice. And here we go.
Alrighty, what's going on, guys? As you can see, I'm playing Broly. On his unawakened side, you can see that he cannot attack battle cards, which is kind of a downside. But in other words, whenever he attacks a leader card, your opponent has to choose a card from their hand and discard it. So there's a lot of discarding whenever he's on this side. It just gets better. Whenever you flip him over, you draw 2 cards, and he still cannot attack battle cards. So what you're going to do is whenever you attack a leader card, you get the draw card. They have to ditch one from hand, and then also sacrifice one from their field.
But on the downside, you have to have the ring, or you're going to be discarding.
Yes,
and discarding as well. So.
If you do not have the ring on the field, you're going to have to discard, and if you don't have Caulifla on the field,
you'll have to be sacrificed.
You'll have to sacrifice cards on your field. All right, so let's get to the deck. All right, so we're going to run 4 Broly rings. 4 definitely.
It makes you where you don't have to discard.
You need to have this card on the field whenever you play.
Like a little slip on the paper.
Whenever you swing.
You hard mulligan for discard.
Yes, that's a definite. 4 Trunks, Bridge to the Future. Really good card. Grab a Saiyan off the top of your deck for 1. Helps you stretch out your Brolys, your Kabbas, your Cauliflas, your Kales, anything that you wish.
And it fuels your overwhelm.
Yes, it does. Fuels that overwhelm.
4 super combo.
Super combos.
You can't play the Android one, so.
Exactly. You got to run these. You can't run the Androids because Broly is not an Android. Boom. Now to the Broly engine. 4 of the baby Brolys, 1-drops. Search top 7 for a Broly. Add it to your hand.
You got plenty of targets, so you ain't gonna miss.
Yes, you do. 4 to 3-drop.
Now, for the people that are playing little budget Broly, do you think it's mandatory at 4?
Not really. I can see you cutting it down to 3 and running another Rampaging or something like that, or another 6-drop. But I run it at 4 just because I like to see this card a lot. I like the fact is that he just reduces the evolve cost by 2 green.
Realistically, it only comes up by like twice a game, maybe. 2
or 3 times a game. I mean, you're lucky if you even get it off a 3rd time, basically. But he's a really good card. Need to have at least 3 of them in your
deck. It makes your opponent destroy one of their battle cards.
It does. It's a good pop.
It reduces evolve cost. That matters too.
Yes. This one right here.
So this one is a 1-drop evolve over this Broly.
Over this Broly, this is a 1-drop over this Broly. So it's one of any color too, so you don't have to really focus around the green. But if you're playing Broly with this deck, it's going to be mostly green whenever you play it. Whenever he comes on the battlefield, you get to choose a card and you get to pop it. So not only whenever you have 4 mana, you could drop the 3-drop and then evolve for 1 to pop another card. So essentially, you're popping 2 cards. But
in most cases, he's energy.
Exactly. Most cases, he's energy. He's just a good resource to have in the deck.
You really don't even need this card, to be honest, if you want to go budget.
Exactly.
You can replace it with a different Broly.
Exactly. 2 of the Rampaging Life Form Bio Brolys.
You could probably replace that guy with this guy.
Exactly. You can replace. Really good card to have. As I stated before, the 3-drop Broly reduces his evolve cost by 2 green, so you'll have to pay 2 of any color to play him, and your opponent looks and discards 2 cards from their hands. They get to choose it, so it makes them neg cards from their hand. It's a really good card. 3 of the 6-drop Broly.
He's a 3-drop if over top of the other Broly.
He's a 3-drop, exactly.
And the other guy, this one's at random, 2 cards from their hand.
Yeah, you get to choose the 2 battle. You get to choose the 2 cards from their hand at random. It makes it to where you're able to. You have more of a greater chance of hitting some of the bigger plays that they have in their hands, such as their super combos, their negates, and stuff of that nature. You have a greater chance of hitting it. And plus, he's a 30k double striker. He's already really big.
And he's really hard to kill. Kale can't kill him.
Exactly. If he gets on the field, most of the time he's staying. All right. Now into the Udakats. Your negate. Only run 3. Just because you need a negate the attack. You get to pop a 1-drop, but that's irrelevant. So you got a negate. And now into the basic veggie package.
Got 4 Kabba.
4 Kabbas, 4 Cauliflas, 4 Kales. Alright.
And Caulifla actually helps you awaken, and she
Yes.
makes it where you don't have to carry your battle cards with your awakened leader.
Yeah, if you didn't know this, Caulifla says that your battle cards can't be placed in the drop area by your skills, and the bigger Broly makes you put them into the drop area. So it saves you from that, and it also saves you from the Kale.
And Kale's just amazing.
Kale is just a beautiful card to have. Critical, draw a card if
Removal.
you have fiber. Removal. It's all beautiful stuff. All beautiful stuff.
One of the best engines.
Yes, it is. I played 2 TNs. Okay. The reason why I played this card is because during some of the matches, I felt like I wasn't able to awaken fast enough with just the Caulifla, and my opponent attacked me, because sometimes they'll want to stall you out. So if you really want to get your leader awakened, you play your TN. Basically, you take one card from your life, put it in the drop area, and the other card from your life, put it in your hand, and pop a card on their side of the field.
It's not multiple turns, so you can go from 8 to 4.
You can go to 8 to 4 in one turn when you play him. He's a really good card to help you awaken.
I wouldn't advise to play it on turn 2 or 3.
No, don't. No, do not play it on turn 2. 2 double strike Champas. I kind of like this as a little surprise tech in the deck. Nobody really expects it. It's really good whenever you swing with a Kale, and
they're already losing cards to their hand anyways. It goes with the theme.
Yeah, exactly. It makes it better.
Because they want to take the damage to go down.
3 Relentless Mirrors.
This is like Gotenks.
Exactly. He's a 3 in your Overrealm. Overrealm, play him. Opponent discards a card. It's really simple. Helps control their hand, makes them discard cards. Nobody wants to discard cards out of their hands. Last card. 7 drop food.
Draw 2 cards is pretty good.
Yeah, drawing 2 cards, double strike, really good card.
It's your finisher.
Exactly.
Well, thanks for the deck profile, Bobby, and we'll see you guys next time.